Ever wanted to drop yourself or your clients into? Literally any scenario your brain can cook up. Testing out Sora 2, OpenAI's newest AI video generator, and this thing is absolutely insane.
Get realistic sound, smooth motion, and full control over what you create.
I'll show you everything, so let's dive in.
Since Sora 2 dropped, it's been absolutely mind-blowing. You can make insane videos both personally and for your business. I'm going to show you end-to-end how to use Sora and how to maximize all of the different features. And then I will even show you how we're making thousands of dollars from these videos. All right, so let's dive into the very first step here, which is access and getting an invite to the platform. So right now it is still invite only. Now the cool thing is it's completely free. However, you do need a ChatGPT account. It's about $20 per month. However, I do think it is well worth it. So the first thing you can do if you don't have an invite code is just go to Google, type in Sora 2 invite codes, and you'll see a bunch of different websites that are claiming to have codes. I've seen a bunch of codes pop up right here inside of this Reddit thread. You can also head over to x.com and type in Sora 2 invites, and you'll see a bunch of videos. Some people are selling these, some people are giving away free codes. So just keep scrolling through, and I'm sure you'll be able to find one just by liking and maybe following some person on X. You'll be all good. Now, what I did, and I think this is the best way to do it, is I made a post inside of my community, and I essentially just told people, hey, here's my Sora code. When you sign up, you're going to get 4 or 6 invite codes that you can use. And once you get those codes, come back to this post and just tell people that you have codes. And then those people, when they get a code, they share their 6 codes. So I've given over 3,000 people access to Sora. As you can see right here, a bunch of codes have been used already. But if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there are still a bunch of codes that have not been used from posts that were 1 or 2 days ago. All right, let's talk about the subscription. So if Sora is not available in your area, which right now I'm in Colombia and it's not available here either. So what you can do is use a VPN. This is all that I do. I travel around all the time, so I'm always on a VPN when using Sora. Next is you need ChatGPT. Again, a $20 per month plan. And if you have the $200 per month subscription, you also get a couple bonus features. I don't really think it's worth it if you are just generating Sora videos. However, Pro does give you higher resolution, so like 1080p, longer videos, and also faster generations. Again, if you're just getting started, probably not worth it. On the free tier, you get about 100 generations per day, which is freaking plenty of videos to do everything that we need to do. So let's actually talk about the Sora setup. So there's 2 ways to access Sora. One is going to be from your desktop and one will be from your mobile phone. Both of them are relatively simple, no big changes, except this bar that's on the left-hand side is just on the bottom, like all the major apps. The home screen right here is basically like an IG Reels tab, except it's all AI. All videos that people have generated, there's likes, comments, shares. You can remix other people's videos as long as they allow that. Now, this is actually pretty good to get ideas because if you see a video has a ton of likes, this could be a good angle for you, whatever it is that you're building, whether you're making these videos for clients or you want to make your own viral videos, look at what's already working and then just make your own variation, your own generation off of that. Next, we have the search feature. So here you can find people, you can find your friends, you can add them here on Sora. You can also send each other direct messages, you can send each other videos, but for what we're doing, it's not too relevant. Next, we have the leaderboard tab. This is just a bunch of users, a bunch of creators. Again, we don't really use that either. Then you have your notifications tab right below that. So again, these are a bunch of drafts that I have off of my existing videos. Once you click your profile, this is where all of your videos will appear. So you have your drafts folder and then you have your published folder. So when you publish, it goes onto your profile, but if you don't publish, it just shows up under drafts. As you can see, I have a bunch of videos. We use it both for my business, we use it for our clients, and most of the time I just leave it under drafts. Now, there's 2 key things here that I want to talk about that is very important. One is the Cameo feature. So this is really how you clone yourself. Let me show you an example. So as you can see from my AI generated videos, this is me. So when you create a Cameo, you will be able to make these videos using your face. Now, setting that up is actually super simple. My Cameo is already set up, so I don't have to do anything here. But when you click that Cameo feature, you'll see this screen right here. And from here, what it'll ask you to do is look into the camera. It'll ask you to read off a couple numbers or a few words, look a couple different directions, and then the whole thing is done. And you can make these Sora videos based on your face. And as you can see, this is my video right here, reading off the numbers, and that's all I had to do. Then you just hit done. Now, another cool feature is the create character feature. And This is really cool because what this allows you to do is have what's called character consistency in your video. So let's say you want to make a script, you want to make a movie, and it's going to take you, let's say 10 generations to generate a 1-minute movie. So what you can do is have one character generate 10 Sora videos and then stitch those videos together so it's the same character in each of those videos. And now you can just prompt each video X, Y, and Z, and you can prompt them to be consecutive. All right, so next is going to be the timeline prompting system that we have. So as you know, with anything AI, it's all about prompting. Now, first, let me actually show you the prompt that we have created. So this is the timeline prompt right here, and you can pause the video, you can take a screenshot of this, you can put it into ChatGPT, and it will give you all the text from this file. But what I did was I took this and I built a ChatGPT bot off of this. So if you click that link that you just saw, you will have this cinema video generation bot. So all you need to do is go in here and give it some context, and it will follow everything that I outlined here. It'll give you the hook, the context, the climax, the resolution. It will give you a story-based video that you can now use. And now Sora will generate much better videos than if you said, hey, make me a video of me skydiving. Now let's get into the juicy part, which is the generation. So first example I'm going to do is write me an ad for Battlefield 6. And all I have to do is just hit enter, and it will generate the entire thing for me. From here, what we're going to do is take this and copy it into Sora. So let's hit copy. Let's head over back to Sora. What you would do is go under where it says describe your video, and you can paste that in. Now, here's another cool thing you can do. If you want to include yourself in the video, all you would do is you can click this right here, use me as the main character in the ad. Boom. Now I'm going to click on my profile, and then from there, we can hit enter. So Sora right now lets you generate 2 videos at once. So no matter what it is that we are doing, I always generate 2 videos. And a lot of times I'll just copy and paste the exact same script. So we'll do one with me, one without me. And look, sometimes you kind of have to tweak with the GPT content, add in your own taste, your own flavor. But for this one, I really didn't have to do anything. It turned out looking perfect. Now, let me show you a couple previous generations, and then we'll look at the ones that I just generated. This is the first one that it generated.
In the next generation of warfare, every decision changes the outcome. Battlefield 6, redefine the front.
I mean, that's pretty good. Let's look at version 2.
In the next generation of warfare, every decision changes the outcome. Battlefield 6, redefine the front line.
I mean, that's a really good commercial for literally typing in one sentence, not even to generate this whole ad. Now let's look at the new Battlefield ads that it generated.
Field war evolves. Every front, every choice, every second. This is the next generation of battle. Battlefield 6.
All right, not bad. I like the first 2 that I showed you more.
War evolves. Every front, every choice, every second. This is the next generation of battle. Battlefield 6, gear up.
All right, not bad. The only thing I didn't see was my cameo featured in that video. So the next variation of what I would do is I would say something like, make sure to use my face in the video and zoom in. Boom, and then I would put in my tag. Now what we can do is we can test something like an iPhone ad. So I'm gonna tell it to generate me a 10-second ad of the new iPhone. So another really cool thing that you can do is you can take products and actually import them into Sora by using this little plus icon right here. And now you can upload media, right? So let's say you have a product that you are selling or a product that you want to sell. Instead of paying someone and making this professional video for this product, you can go in, import this product in here, and prompt it to generate you a promotional video. All right, these were taking some time to generate, so I went ahead and generated these, and then I downloaded them so I can show you the final and end result. This is what I got when I typed in just that naked iPhone ad prompt.
Meet the all-new iPhone 17. A design that disappears into your hand and power that leaps ahead. With an immersive edge-to-edge display, smarter widgets, and performance driven by the next-gen neural chip. It's more than a phone. It's your future in your pocket. Experience.
All right, so definitely looks good. I like it. And the other cool thing about this is I was able to make this 15 seconds. So I know how in the beginning we mentioned only the Sora Pro version at $200 a month was able to generate 15 seconds, but I don't know what happened to my account because I didn't have this yesterday. Now I can generate 15-second clips. And then again, if you want to generate these in a portrait mode, you can choose that here, or if you want landscape, you can also select that right here. So it really depends on where you're going to post these videos, but that feature will be freaking key. And the best part is, yes, these generate in 720p, but I'm going to show you a tool that allows you to take any of these videos and turn it into 1080p. So to make it HD without needing to pay that $200 a month. Now, honestly, I think that ad could get better. So I went in and then I added these lines right here to that final prompt, and I was able to generate a much better video. Watch this.
iPhone 17 Pro Max. All focus. All pro.
So that's a much better video. It looks way more professional. And again, this is just part one. What I would normally do is generate different angles. I'd probably generate 2, 3, 4, 5 of these videos and then just put them together, stitch them together so it plays one video after another. And now you can have a full ad, a full commercial that you can either sell to clients or use it to promote your own products or just offer this as a service. So let me show you how we do this with the image generation feature. And I'll show you how we did this for a client. So our clients provide things like bathrooms or kitchen remodeling services. So what we'll do is we'll go to these local businesses and we'll take one of their photos, or you can do this even with a realtor, right? So someone that's selling a house. So instead of you telling them, hey, you need to hire a video crew, then go and film this ad. Imagine if you can just take photos from the real estate listing like this. You can upload these photos into Sora and then have it generate you a bunch of videos with your client's face walking through that property, right? Walking through all the different rooms, and now you have a fully professionally done video. Now, this is exactly what we did. First thing we do is we take that image and we just import it into ChatGPT just to give it some more context. Boom, write me a 10-second walkthrough of a bathroom by a real estate agent talking to the camera. We don't want to generate anything beyond what's visible in the photo. This is going to be huge. This is going to be crucial. And I'll show you how to do this with an actual product as well. But first, let me show you how we did it. Now, the first video that it gave us was actually a bad generation. So I'm showing you this process because you do have to sometimes go in and regenerate it by adding an extra couple lines. So I'll show you the first one. And then after that, we added this text right here. The agent talking in the bathroom has to be consistent throughout, maintain his good and human appearance. And let me show you what we got. This was version 1.
If details sell a home, this bathroom closes the deal. Natural light diffuses through glass blocks. Clean lines, fresh paint, and storage that actually works. You get a double vanity, modern fixtures, and a separate tub and shower, all in move-in condition. See it in person. Homes this...
Right, so where's the person? As you can see, half of his face was only in it. Terrible video. Now we have this one, which was much better.
Let me show you this elegant master bathroom. Dual sinks, spacious counters, and sleek dark cabinetry give it a luxury feel. You've also got a deep soaking tub, perfect for relaxing after a long...
All right, so it did get cut off there a little bit, and it's because I realized I did not put 15 seconds in there. So again, if you just tweak this a little bit, add an extra sentence, add an extra 2 sentences, you can get your perfect video. And I'm sure once Sora gets updated and officially does a big launch, a lot of the stuff will be fixed. Next, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do something creative because some clients could potentially want this. And I'll let you imagine what you can use this for. But I found this tile pattern right here and I wanted to insert it into an existing photo. So let's say you're talking to a client and they can do a much better job. So what you can do is we can take an old photo, use ChatGPT and say, hey, renovate this and make it look nice, or renovate it and add this one thing. And I wanted to see how well we can do this with GPT and Sora. So again, we used our bot. We took another photo from this listing right here that I found on realtor.com. Again, if you have clients, they'll send you these, but this was just an example. So I took that tile photo and I said, insert this floor tile pattern into this specific kitchen image. Boom. Guess what? The whole thing is done and it looks freaking amazing. I mean, this looks very natural. And what I'm going to do is download this right here and we are going to upload that into Sora after we get our script. So I typed in generate a script for an ad where the real estate agent is showing someone around this fancy kitchen, showcase all this stuff. It gave me this huge ad right here and for some reason didn't understand that it has to be 15 seconds. So we got another one. Now this is what you're going to do to import that photo into Sora. Right underneath where it says describe your video, it's going to have this plus icon. When you select that plus icon, you can choose the image that you want. Boom, now I have the entire thing selected. selected. As you can see, it's loading in there. And this is what Sora was able to generate us.
Before cabinets, look down. Diamond pattern floor. Timeless pattern that makes the room feel bigger. Stone look texture. Durable, easy to clean. It guides the eye and the whole space beautifully.
All right, looks very, very good. The only thing I would change about this, so if we were actually going to do this, whether you're trying to go viral and you're importing different funny things or different houses, or you're offering this for clients, what I found is adding animals to the video always helps. I don't know why, but for some reason, when you just add a dog in there, it makes it way better. Now, if you ever want to edit existing videos that, let's say you generated them and make them just slightly better, you can go under where it says remix right here. And on your mobile phone, it's going to be even easier. It'll have its own remix icon. So now you can add something like, make this funny and add cats and dogs in the background playing inside this home. Boom, now you can hit enter. It will take this previous video and regenerate it with that new prompt that you have. So you don't need to start all over. Click on your existing videos, remix them, and add whatever it is that you want. Cool. And as I mentioned, you're not always going to get the first video as the best one. So we learned from our mistakes here. So what I did was I took this and I added the line in the bottom. Do not generate anything that's not visible on the screenshot. Main focus points are the tiles. The people shown in the video should be consistent throughout the entire freaking thing. Boom. And then we got the video. Next, I asked myself, well, could we do an exterior property ad? What would this look like, right? So someone's looking to sell their home. So again, if you're working with realtors as clients and you help them with this, all you need is one photo. You import their Cameo, and now you can generate these videos for them. So let's say we want to take this video right here from Realtor, like I mentioned to you. Then I went in and put in this exact prompt right here. Boom. These are the results that we got. I thought it was a little bit too long. So then I said, make it 10 seconds long. And now we had that prompt generated that we are going to put into Sora. That prompt is right here. And then at the bottom, I added this in bold. The agent should be consistent throughout the video. Do not generate anything beyond what's visible in the photo. And this is what it generated.
Welcome. This one turns heads from the curb. Sunlit rooms, graceful arches, and a spotless exterior. Every line is crisp and it shows true pride of ownership. See it today before it's gone.
I mean, that's a pretty good ad. Of course, it wasn't perfect. The guy's eye was a little bit messed up. But again, all we have to do is go in, remix that one video and say, make the guy look more professional, or add a dog in the background as the guy's presenting the home. Now, look, here's something that we always do for all of our videos that we generate. We remove the watermark from the Sora videos. Here's 3 tools that you can do that. This middle one is one of my favorite ones. Some of these have limits, so I'll just give you all 3. Another thing we do is we make it HD. So I love this tool right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that video we generated and I'm going to make it more HD. All right, so now it is completely done, and let's take a look at the difference. I mean, look at that. This was 720p, and then this made it HD. And not only that, but it's fixed this guy's eyes issue that we saw in the previous video. So all of a sudden, it looks way better. Everything is much, much higher definition. So anything that you generate, always run it through this tool right here. So now I was wondering, could this work for product ads? And that's exactly what we did next. I took a Trident gum image right here, and I put that into ChatGPT and told it to give me a script. Now, this is what I said. Write me a 10-second commercial showcasing this product being enjoyed during the morning, noon, while going to work. Make it cinematic. At the end, show the product end screen with branding visible. Boom. It gave me what we needed, and then I put that into Sora. And this is what we got.
Morning reset. Noon, stay fresh. On the move, keep it going. Trident, refreshingly long-lasting.
Look, if we put this into the video enhancer, that is a high-end, high-quality ad. And we did this in 1 to 2 minutes. So what used to take tens and tens of thousands of dollars, you can now recreate basically for freaking $20 per month. So now let me show you what it looks like once we actually combine everything. Now, when I say combine, I'm talking about combine the different Sora videos. So for example, if you wanted to have those multiple rooms that we saw on this listing right here, as you can see, they have freaking everything. So if we picked one exterior, one kitchen, living room, bathroom, and then we stitch together all those videos, we can literally have an entire house tour all done with Sora. What I recommend you do, whenever you do this and you stitch the videos, you need to have a character that stays consistent amongst all of your different videos. It'll just be different people presenting it. It will make no sense. So if you want to use your client, That's what I recommend. That is what we do. We have our clients set up a Cameo and then we use their face. If you don't want to do that, or you don't have a client and you're just making something generic, create a character inside of Sora the way I showed you at the beginning of the video and use that. So use that same character for every single clip, generate 3 to 5 Sora videos, put that into CapCut to combine it. And from there, you will get a full promo video of multiple angles and multiple things. Now, I just wanted to show you real quick in case you don't know what CapCut is. It's just a video editing tool. It's completely for free. You would just take the Sora clips right here. You can do this on your computer. You can do this all on your phone as well if you want, by the way. This entire thing, GPT to Sora to CapCut, you can do all of this on your cell phone while you're traveling, doing other things. You drag and drop the clips in here, boom. Then at the very, very top here, you just hit export and now you are all done. This right here is my example of a client that we have that does remodeling services. Watch this.
Bathroom feels stuck in the past? Even a dinosaur starting to feel at home in your bathroom. It's time for an upgrade with ABC Contractors. Watch the pipes on that wall. Layout looks clean. Keep it moving.
This is the upgrade we build at ABC Contractors. Schedule your free consultation today.
All right, after taking this, and if we put it through the watermark remover tool, the image or video enhancer tool that I showed you, this is going to look absolutely freaking amazing. The only thing that the AI messed up is the website and like the logo, the contractor name, all that. So we would just cut out this last clip right here. And also you can cut out any of those individual spaces that you see where I think it got paused a little bit around here where he wasn't talking. So we'd probably just cut that out. But overall, the entire ad is freaking done. And we take this, now we can post it on social media or we can run it as an ad for the client. This is our backend dashboard for our client. And I'm going to show you the results that we got from these Sora videos. So we took a bunch of these like talking dog, talking cat videos, and we just ran them as ads. And again, this is what the client is spending. So the client in this case spent $200 within, it was like a week, a little bit less than a week. And these are the results. So we have 13 leads in total that generated. We got about $17 per lead. Okay. So if you don't know what that means, these contractors, okay, if you're doing a full kitchen remodel, a full bathroom remodel, that costs about $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, right? For you to pay someone to renovate your home. So what we did is we work with these contractors and we run these ads. These are people that are watching that video, clicking on that ad and saying, yes, I need this done. Let me show you a live ad.
This was the kitchen. Smelled kind of like yesterday. And this bathroom, let's just say I refused to drink out of that toilet. Then these folks from showed up, boom, new cabinet.
All right, look at that. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. And we got 8 likes. People are laughing at it. We got only 1 comment, 1 share. But again, this is making our client freaking money. We made this in Sora, no Sora logo. It's in HD and that's it. And the best part is, all you would need to do is go to this backend dashboard, hit media, you import those Sora videos. As you can see, we have a bunch in here loading right now. And then you just hit launch new campaign, right? You ask your client, hey, where do you want to run these ads? They give you the location and then you just hit run. The best part is you don't actually ever need to log into Facebook. You don't need to become some crazy Facebook ads expert. You go in here, you just link up Facebook right here. As you can see, mine's linked, but you would just hit connect. And then the whole thing is done. You run the ads, they get the people that say, yes, I need my kitchen renovated. And for this, you can charge anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 per month just for you to keep running ads like this. If you want to see another training on exactly how we do that, you can check out this video next.